Hello everyone, how are all you people doing? So, I've talked about this tank, I've talked about how much I like this tank. I've really kind of indulged on this tank. The Leopard 2. And its big brother, the Leopard 2A6. So, what is this review on? This review's on the Leopard 2, of course. We'll be looking at how to pen the big tank tomorrow, the Leopard 2A6. But let's have a look at the Tier 7 Leopard 2. And what we can expect from the Leopard 2. Because the reason I'm reviewing the Tier 7s first is about the time you get to the Tier 7, you kind of know what you're going to be expecting when you get to the Tier 9. Because it doesn't change a hell of a lot. It just gets bigger and beefier. That much said, here we have the Leopard 2. And let's talk about what she does. In comparison, well, first off, let's talk about her military history a little bit. What has the Leopard 2 been through, been used for, and otherwise been known for? Well, it's Germany's main battle tank for a start. It's been around since 1979. Still used today with the brand new Leopard 2 A6s rolling off the line. It's equipped with a 3rd generation composite armor that is made of something combination of high hardness steel, tungsten, and plastic fibers with ceramic implants. It has served in a lot of places. It originally debuted in Kosovo with Leopard 2A4s and A5s. It also then served in Bosnia. And it has served in Canada as a part of Canada's fighting force, who took it to Afghanistan and Iraq. It hasn't actually received a killer blow yet, but I don't think it's really faced anything too terrible. I mean, they have... Somebody did finally die in it on July 25th, 2008. But otherwise, as far as combat experience goes, there's only been one person to die on one of these things. That's kind of impressive, because the Abrams can't say that one. Now, who uses this tank? Well... Today they're rolling off the Leopard 2 A7s, and they're talking about upgrading the Leopard 2 to a 140mm cannon for the Leopard 2 A8, which they're calling the Leopard 2-140. Yeah. But anyway, it's used by Austria, Canada, Chile, Denmark, Finland, Germany, who actually produces the things anyway, Greece, Indonesia, the Netherlands, Norway, Poland. We're going down the list. Qatar, Portugal, Singapore, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, Turkey. It is currently being sought to be purchased by Saudi Arabia and Bulgaria. Abrams can't say that. Sorry, Abrams. It is considered comparable to the Challenger 2, the Ariete, the Leopard, the Type 99, the MBT 3000 by China, the T-80-90 and T-84s, the Abrams, South Korea's main battle tank, the Merkava, and Iran and India's MBTs, which I'm not sure Iran and India's MBTs would stand up to Leopard 2s. Anyway, so that's where this thing's been. All over the bloody world. Now, the biggest difference between it and the Abrams is the Abrams is equipped with the L44 Rheinmetall gun. The Leopard 2 is equipped with the L55, which in theory gives it a higher velocity and more accuracy. Let's take a look at the Leopard 2 versus its MBT competitors in armored warfare. Currently, we have the Abrams, the Challenger, and the T-80. Now, for reference purposes, my Challenger, my Leopard, my Abrams, and my T-80 are all combat equipped with the same commander. and with relatively the same crew skills. Starting with the T-80. The T-80 has higher alpha and higher penetration. No surprises there. It also has a higher damage per minute. Ouch. It has lower hit points, despite the fact that my T-80 has an arm... No, it doesn't. I stand corrected. T-80 does not have an armor retrofit equipped. Neither does the Leopard, but the Leopard has higher hit points. The Leopard technically has slightly thinner armor, but the upper plate is sloped better than the T-80's. The Leopard 2's turret is indestructible. The T-80's probably isn't. 246 to 270. And the Leopard 2 has thicker side turret armor to the T-80. But then again, the Leopard 2's frontal armor is kind of flat. And the side armor is definitely flat. So that does present a slight drawback to the T-80's rounded turret. Leopard 2 is faster than the T-80 in terms of acceleration. They both have the same top speed. The T-80 has better camouflage, but significantly less view range. So again, we're in a situation where the T-80 sitting still will see you first, but if the T-80's moving, you'll see it first. Leopard 2 has 9 degrees of gun depression to the T-80's 7. Leopard 2 has 30 degrees per second on the turret to the T-80's 40, but the Leopard 2's hull is definitely zippy and movie. Leopard 2 has better reload time than the T-80, has the same accuracy and a better aim time. Let's take a look at the Leopard 2 versus the Chally, the British contender. Now, the Challenger has better hull armor. That's just a fact. Sorry. It just does. It also has better turret armor as far as actual thickness goes. Okay. That's interesting to know. The Challenger is slower, both in top speed and acceleration. They both have the same view range. The Challenger is slightly better camouflage, though, so the Challenger will likely see the Leopard 2 coming. However, the Challenger does not have the Leopard 2's gun depression. The Leopard 2 has a smidgen better turret traverse, has a slightly better reload speed. The Challenger 2 is more accurate, but the Leopard 2 aims quicker. Challenger, by the way, will just flat out have more hit points. That's how all the British tanks work. We have more HP. But the Challenger has worse alpha, worse damage, worse penetration, and worse damage per minute. And I'm going to remind you that unlike the Challenger's turret, which does have weak points, as we have shown them in a couple videos, the Leopard 2's turret does not actually have a penetratable weak point, except for the Commander's Hatch for partial damage. Something to take into consideration. Now, against the Abrams. And my Abrams is outfitted for damage per minute. Leopard 2 has better alpha, has better penetration. Also, by the way, in comparison to all these tanks but the T-80, the Leopard 2 can fire a missile if it needs to. And in Leopard 2, I'm told in patch 0.13 is getting a buff to its missile reload time, a significant buff. As a matter of fact, about 8 seconds shaved off of it. Leopard 2 has slightly worse hull armor, and from the looks of things, not as good an upper plate angle as the Abrams, but not nearly as flat a lower plate angle as the Abrams, and the Abrams lower plate's huge. The Abrams does have better composition on the composite armor, but not nearly as thick turret armor on the front, though the Abrams has better side armor and actually has angled side armor, as you guys can see through the pictures here. The turret armor is slightly angled, whereas the Leopard's armor is pretty flat. Now, speed-wise, we showed in the Abrams review that this 72 kph is a pipe dream. It will never reach that, and it will barely do more than 30. Leopard 2, on the other hand, it'll go! It'll get up and go. Now, the view range, the Abrams has slightly better. The Abrams will almost always outspot the Leopard 2 by just a little bit. But the Leopard 2 does have an advantage here. The turret turns quicker. The hull turns significantly quicker, as we're going to see in the gameplay footage. It doesn't have the reload time of the Abrams or the accuracy, but it does have a better aim time. Take advantage. Take advantage! Anyway, that is what we need to know about the stats in comparison to the other tanks. Yeah, and the Leopard 2 has better pen. So the only tank that the Leopard 2 doesn't outpen is the T-80. What about its armor profile? Well, let's take a look here. You ready for this? These two driver ports are pinnable for damage. This one is not. Nothing on the front of this turret is pinnable. Even this gunner's sight is armored. There is no penetration point here. Do not shoot at the front of the turret. This hatch over here is not pinnable for damage. As you can see, it's just a pop-up scope area. There is no actual internal of the tank. This other hatch, however, is pinnable for damage. This sight is just a blow-through. This APS system back here can be knocked out with a shell, but otherwise is pretty much blow-through for no damage. The weakness of the Leopard 2 is this lower plate down here. Well, when we look at the armor profile up in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, it says 350 millimeters of frontal armor. That only applies to the upper plate area, and with this slope, is pretty impenetrable. However, this lower plate zone down here, just like the Abrams, is thinner. I estimate this lower plate to have about 310 to 315 millimeters of thickness, and there are tanks that can penetrate it despite its angle, including the T-80, the Challenger 2, and higher tier MBTs especially. But remember, your turret's indestructible! Like, literally, there's nothing... Even the T-90's massive gun does not pack 600... Well, the T-90 might. On a flat angle, the T-90 might penetrate your turret, but he's got to have a really flat angle. And the thing is, if you're pointed at someone, while these are not sloped downward, they are sloped to the side. This is a 24 to 26 degree angle of impact, no matter how you shoot at this front of this turret. And this gun mantlet here is going to add about another 100 millimeters of thickness. You're not penetrating the front of this thing's turret. You can penetrate the commander's hatch over here for damage. If you're above it, this back compartment here, this back hatch area, is actually modeled to be penetratable right now. Now, when they get the top armor modeled properly, everything from here back will be penetratable via a shell. Alright, so that's what we need to know about this tank. How do we equip it? What do we give it for ammunition? And what do I think about retrofits? What do I think about crew and commanders? Well, as you guys know, Freya is my primary main battle tank commander. However, Juan is a viable option because of his take aim. Quick relocation is excellent, by the way. The anti-personnel explosives, and he still gets ready to fire. So is Victor, because Victor can make it where you reload quicker when you bounce, and he has leadership. Philip kind of is, but I don't really want to stick with Philip because Philip only really shines if pack tactics can get engaged. Otherwise, nah, he's not that great. There is one other option, by the way, and this is the Leopard 2's dirty secret. You can go with Rashid and use the ATGMs as your primary weapon. There are tanks, particularly at tier 7 and lower, that do not have APSs. And you can really make this count for something. I'm just saying, it is a possibility. You can be sneaky like that. But he would only count for the first 10 shots. Then again, 10 missile shots is pretty freaking devastating in PvP or PvE. Crew! Smooth ride. And then I really recommend you take Spin It to Win It to take advantage of that whole traverse and make it even better. Gunner. Quick draw and then shoot from the hip. Loader. Rapid fire, explosive shells. As always, rapid fire, explosive shells. Rapid fire, explosive shells. That is your friend. Ammunition count. As you can see, I take 28 Sabo, I take 2 high explosive, I take 18 heat, and I take all 10 missiles that it will give me. And you will actually use these sometimes. You will look over and go, that is the turret of a T-80. A missile round will blow through its head, no problem. Let's go ahead and fling a missile at it, because you guys can see the turret of the T-80 comes out to 405 millimeters of effective armor, and I'm sorry, T-80, you just ain't gonna stop. A 920, or hold on, 675 is not gonna stop a 920 penetration missile. It's just not. So that is useful. Consumables, the standard loadout, guys. I highly recommend standard loadout. If you want to risk losing something and you're fine with losing something, I say replace the med kit with food, with your protein bar. Don't replace your fire extinguisher. You will burn to death, and we will all laugh at you. Retrofits, and this is the part that gets interesting. Now, for your general retrofit, I recommend there's 3 possibilities. If you don't want extra firepower, you want extra survivability, take the internal hull reinforcement. If you want the extra firepower, either take enhanced shells so you can shoot on the move better and have a faster reload, or take the thermal sleeve just to flat out fire quicker. You can see which one I went with. Mobility-wise, air induction, just flat out. It comes with the Leopard line anyway, and it is the most useful to take that acceleration and that hull traverse you already have and make it better than everybody else's on top of that. That is what I recommend. Now that we've said all this, I have some PvP footage for you guys, in which I'm still platooned with Predator 485, go figure, and I hope you guys enjoy that PvP footage. And then right behind it I have some PvE footage that will be taken directly from 2 seconds from now that I hope you guys enjoy. Let's go take a look.
Interesting to see how it goes.
Ooh. So how fast have you got your Abrams firing?
I haven't actually... don't even have any retrofits on it yet. Reload 7.3
Several people
at
who
the
claim
moment.
they've got their tier 9 down to 3.98 seconds.
Wow.
I've got the RDF down to 2.5, and I've got the AMX Pack 90 down to 2.23.
Yeah, that little RDF is it's crazy.
The AMX is the one that's ridiculous, because at that tier I can just spray heat rounds against tier 4s and 3s and penetrate. And when you're firing every 2.2 seconds, you're firing faster than they can aim. So when somebody pulls out to take a shot, you fire a shot, then you fire another one, and then by the time they pull back, you fire a third one. They've lost half their health or more to get one shot off from just your tank. It's ridiculous. It's funny, but it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not as funny for the other guy, but we don't care about him.
Kinda wishing we had some better cover.
Got a good hit on the XM1.
Let me back out. It would be nice if you see a main battle tank backing up if you would get out of its way. Sorry.
Identify target. Shit, we're hit.
Of course I hit the Challenger in the tracks.
Identify. Hostile tank. Incoming, incoming. Good hit. Identify. Hostile tank. Nailed it.
Fuck's sake. You guys need to push through the city now. There's 2 tanks in here.
Yeah, I'm busy working on this T80. Move over to you now.
gotta be
Empty
fucking
area is
kidding me.
tracked.
How did he penetrate? Push means you roll his ass, not sit back and snipe at it. Roll him.
Target down.
Kind of like that. I would love to know where that stupid super patent is punching me.
Target immobilized. He's going to track.
Shame, an M60A3.
Direct hit. Ricochet, no effect. Target eliminated. Threat destroyed. Low heat. Identify target. Hostile truck.
This Centaur is running for his life. That amuses me.
Identify. Hit hard. They hit our track. Hostile. Target lost. Threat destroyed. Incoming Artie. Loader. Heat. Low Sabo. Loadout. Move, move.
LAV 600 camping the base. Got it. Oh no, it's a Stingray.
Loader. Heat.
Let's get behind him.
Got a couple of light tanks camping at their spawn. And he
Yeah,
got
he's
me.
been camping their base basically.
I'm ashamed to say that's one of my subscribers.
He's one of your subscribers and he's been back here camping the whole game.
Identify target. Hostile. Tank. Target lost. No head. Loader. Heat. Target lost. Up. Target locked on. Penetrate. Low Sabo.
Well, I wish you guys would have pushed.
Still, good game. I think
Yeah,
I'll
it was.
definitely use
It
that.
just annoys me that all those main battle tanks at the end were like, I don't want to get damaged. I don't want to get damaged. You've been pushing this entire game. Why are you suddenly not now?
Yeah, I'll definitely use that video.
Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed the PvP footage and the total stat readout from that one. I am now in PvE mode. I am going for some wreckage. And hopefully we can wreck some tanks here.
You ready? Black Company, new objective. There might be crucial intel stored in those cartel satellite trucks. See if you can retrieve
Switch it
any
to
useful
heat,
intel
because
from
we have
them.
the ammo swap ability, and I would love to use some heat right now. Oh shit.
Hostile PC. Mark.
Gotcha. Do I reload faster than a Challenger? It doesn't matter, he's gonna die. I just got shot in the back. Oh shit. Use that traverse. Get back up here, we gotta engage this ET.
Identify. Hostile PC. Good hit.
Gotcha. Ha. You want some more? I got more. Oh, you bounce? I didn't. As I said, the turret on this thing is invulnerable. The hull, not so much so.
Good hit.
And it is reasonably accurate on the move. Oh, rear of the hull. I do believe I will take that.
Identify. Hostile
Sabo.
PC. Loader. Sabo.
We got a warrior lieutenant off to our left, so we'll switch back to heat.
Enemy destroyed.
Got him.
Loader. Heat. Identify target. Hostile
Oh, you were so gonna eat it.
load heat.
Right here. Come on, let's go. You and me. Actually, we're gonna go for a missile next.
No hit.
Oh, that's not good. Ooh, 10 seconds on the missile now.
Close missile. Down. Load heat.
That's kind of a low roll, but I'll take it.
Up. Down.
Hi there. That's a really low roll.
Identify. Hostile PC. Penetrated.
That's another one. What's my average damage? Good lord.
Direct hit.
We just low rolling this lieutenant here. We're gonna take him out.
Enemy destroyed.
Gotcha.
Identify target. Hostile tank.
Move defensively, 2 VFMs. Turn, 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 turn. There we go.
Penetrated. Identify target.
You know, we fire Sabos at VFMs, so the only light tank you do that to, because look at that, it turns red on some parts of this tank. That's ridiculous for a light tank. Hello, Abrams! I'm gonna get back down here where I'm hold down to you, and then I'm gonna shoot. Alright, I know the back of your turret back there is weak. Oh, shit. Ow! I swear to God, every time a Thunderbolt appears, it shoots me.
Mark. Penetrated.
I swear, every single time one of those NPC Thunderbolts appear, I take a shot.
Target locked. Target destroyed.
Eat it.
Load Sabo.
Okay, did I mention this thing can shoot on the move? It's the third shot I've taken going full speed, and it's like, yep, dead on. As you can see, it's a lot more mobile than the Abrams, too. Thanks for sticking into the review to this part, by the way, guys. I really appreciate it.
Identify target.
I really do.
Hostile tank.
Shows you like me. Get down, get
I
down,
think our analysts can
get down, get down. Got him. There's a T-90 over here, too.
Identify target. Hostile tank.
Shit, don't want to give him my side. That will hurt. Lower plate, no. No. Alright, I'm gonna wait for him to turn.
Direct hit.
There we go. You and me, T-90. Ow. Ow!
Direct hit. Down.
Ow. Obsidian! No! No! Front of a tank getting hit with HE for 300? No. Obsidian bad.
Looks like you earned yourself a bonus, and we have some data to sift through.
No. Bad Obsidian. You just said that HE round pinned the front of this thing. That's not correct. Not even in the slightest.
Identify. Hostile tank. Down.
Hello, big brother. How are you?
Loader, Sabo.
I hate VFMs so much. They need to nerf that thing's armor. He wants to sit there.
Good hit. Target destroyed. Loader, Sabo.
And on you, that is the weak point.
Replicate, no effect.
Oh, come on. Hit him right on it.
Hostile target marked. Good hit.
He's down. Or at least they're down. Whew. How are we doing? We're beating everybody else on damage. I think part of that is because I can get there before they can. Look at this. I mean, it'll pick up some speed here. Oh, that is a T90.
Loader, down.
Got him. Hello, T90. Come on out. Oh, he's gonna get shredded. Let's go here and help these guys. That's a Terminator and an ET. That's a big Terminator too. Ain't no little Terminator. Come on, move it. Move it, move it, move it, move it, move it.
Up to the contraband that easily.
Go down.
This is one of those tanks that you can kind of fire it when the aim is good enough, not when it's
Load Sabo.
absolutely zeroed. You prefer them absolutely zeroed, but good enough usually works with this tank. Ooh, I just got shot in the ass.
Ammo, up.
You lit him up. Load heat.
Burn! Burn, baby, burn!
Ammo up.
Hostile target. Punch down. Loader, heat. Load Sabo.
Now, who the hell shot me in the butt? Oh yeah, that's another thing. The back of this thing's turret is really freaking trolly. I am surprised how... Now, the back of the hull is complete butter.
Identify target.
But I am surprised how often I get shot in the back of the turret and it actually bounces.
Target hit. Loader, missile.
See if we can get a good missile hit here.
Track damage.
Multiple systems hit. Good hit. Loader, heat.
That's a decent missile hit.
Tracks repaired.
Huh. Looks like I'm winning.
Up.
I'm spotted again? I saw a shot.
Identify. Hostile.
Oh, shit.
Load Sabo.
Sabo.
Loader, Sabo.
Tried. Alright, let's get hull down.
Load Sabo.
Damn. Don't you go hiding from me. You son of a bitch. He'll pin me right in the underplate, and I know it. And he's got Sabo loaded. I need him to turn around.
Load Sabo.
Oh! That was a kill shot.
Ammo up.
You gonna fix that Leopard too? You gonna fix your kill shot shit? You better. I'd be so pissed off.
Identify.
Oh, hello. Tracked me in the perfect position.
Direct hit. Loader, Sabo.
Track shot. Moving out.
Like, that could not have been a better tracked position.
Good hit.
Should be using heat on that guy. That's my fault. Abrams, you say? Hi there. Hope you don't like your engine deck. Because it sure is tasty to me.
Ammo, up!
You gonna turn? Okay. I'll shoot you there. How's that feel? Ah, it went high. Quit bouncing like that and actually move? That'd be nice.
Loader, Sabo.
Take a crit.
Target hit.
What? I wanted to shoot you, buddy.
Enemy lit up.
Hi, friend.
Down.
I'll take 20,000 damage.
Up!
The TD might have the kills, but I got the damage, that's for sure. I'm gonna back away here. Oh yeah, by the way, this thing will do a decent speed backwards. In case you were wondering. Actually decent. I'm going as fast as the Abrams was forward in the Abrams review as this thing is backwards right now. That's kind of sad. Oh, somebody got me in the side of the turret. That sucks. Whew.
Mission complete.
That's a Leopard 2 for you, folks.
Report is ours. Let's see what kind of contraband the cartel's been hiding.
I mean, in the PvP video, I bounced quite a few shots, and I was just dealing out the smackdown on people's heads with those 4 kills. So I hope you guys have enjoyed both of them. If you'd like to see, well, let's take a look at the final stats of this one. I'm pretty sure I have the blue star. I might not. I might not. But I'm pretty sure I have it. Let me see here. What do we get? What do we get? Come on. Oh crap, I had the minimap covered up the whole time. I apologize, guys. I'll move that back. My bad. Then again, it was PvE. You don't really need to see the minimap, do you? Yep, I got the blue star, shooter, and target. 20,000 damage dealt, beating the Centauro 120. The T-80 cold as well. Whew. It'll throw it out. It'll throw it out all day long. I love the Leopard 2 tanks. I love them. One of the most fun driving experiences I've had. And you can see the Leopard 2 can hold its own in a brawl. Most of this was at point blank range. So was most of the damage I dealt in the PvP battle. So if you did have a good time, guys, well then, I would appreciate some help. How can you help? I'd like for you to hit the like button. If you want to see more stuff by Fiaura, I'd like for you to hit the subscribe button. If you want to support the channel, you can do so through Patreon or through clicking on the ad at the end of the video. And if you'd like to see the previous Armored Warfare video, it's right there. Leave a comment. Let me know if you guys want other stuff included in these reviews. And leave a comment as to what you think about this review. If you would like to make comments or adjustments or those kind of things, go right ahead. I will listen, as proven by the fact I'm now back to doing PvP on these reviews. If you would like to do me another big solid favor, please share the video on Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, every social media site you have. Please? Pretty please? Thank you! Alright, that's going to be it, guys. I'm going to see you all in the next video. In the meantime, this is Fiaura signing out for right now. Bye-bye, guys!
I got a hit on the result. Challenger coming up on our left.